and welcome to PBM Investments podcast for today. We're going to go through some news that you should be aware of, go through the demo account as well, so you can see the progress of everything that's been going on, and also some tips and hints and ways in which you can disseminate graphs so you can actually make money either via stocks or shares moving forward. And also, just before we begin, if there's any comments or any likes, much appreciated as well. Please subscribe to the channel on Instagram and also on YouTube as well to keep up to date with the new videos that come about. Thank you. So let's go. First and foremost, CVC Capital Partners made a $20 billion offer for Toshiba Conglomerate. That's actually going to be one of the biggest acquisitions of the year thus far if it comes off. So that's something to look out for. SoftBank actually has made a $2.8 billion investment to get 40% of a stake in AutoShare. It's a Norwegian warehouse company that specializes in automation, so automated warehouse holdings. So that's them pushing their money into automation, AI, which is what they've been doing. SoftBank's fund that they've actually put into place to try and buy companies for the next step or the future of where we're going moving forward, which they see as automation AI, which I've said before in numerous other videos. Harley Davidson was actually up 5.08%, and JD Sports Fashion was also up 5.11% as well. And that's on the PBM Investment Fund Index, I would say. Just things just to be aware of. So the larger increases over yesterday's stock market price. And now we're going to go into a bit of detail on the fund. So stay tuned for that. Hello and welcome to the demo review. Here we are now. We're going to go into the positions that are open. And as you can see, there's been a rise in profit up to 15,324. So let's have a look at the one that's not doing so well. For Imprint Group is down minus 335 pounds, but everything else seems to be on the way up. So the orders that were fulfilled, so there was 2 orders that were fulfilled, and we'll go into a bit more detail as to what the profits and loss were over the course of the week. But starting from the top 4, from Morrison's Group to Renshaw, which I said to you before is the quarterly review for stocks that I chose to have. They're all doing quite well. All the way down from there to the advanced micro devices, which I put in place because I said to you before, if you saw in the previous videos, the semiconductor companies are scheduled to do well. And that is one of the ones that I showed you on my watch list that did very well. So that is £5 and it's up £745 at this moment. And the other one, which was ASC Technology Holdings Company, is also one of the semiconductors ones, and that's up a slight profit as well. So basically, I'm just showing you the past week's positions that have incurred both interest or if any positions have closed. As you can see, over the course of the week from the 7th of April all the way till now, there have been no positions that have been closed. The open positions that I told you about, which we'll go into a bit more detail, those 2 positions on the watch list have been opened, but they haven't been closed. And obviously the interest on each individual position has been deducted throughout as well. So you can see that at the moment there's been a few losses over the course of the week because we've not realized any of our profits during this week. But at the moment, it's not too bad. But it's just to keep you in mind for when you do trading for real money, is that even if you haven't realized your positions, make sure you have enough money in the bank to be able to pay for the positions to be open. Because if you don't, you'll find yourself in a tricky situation where you're having to close positions down just to be able to keep all the positions open, and you don't want that. You want to have more than enough money to cover any of these positions, because the longer that these positions can run in a good way, the more money you can have without worrying about, can I keep these positions up? Anyway, let's move on to the next part. Hello. So the final part of this is all about what you do once you've identified a particular position. So as you can see, I'm on the semiconductor watch list, and I've gone through all of these, seen nothing interesting, seen nothing that tells me that I should get rid of ASC Technology, Cirrus Logic, or the Advanced Micro Devices. But what I've seen on Tower Semiconductor is this. So each little bar, as you can see here, is a daily chart, volume here. And if we expand out, we see what's forming is a double bottom. Now this double bottom is there and there. And we see here a consolidation here, here, and here. So there's some sort of ceiling resistance that's going on here. Now, obviously, it could go back down to this level, to this oscillation here, or it could go back up to this position here. So what I'm going to do is zero in, zoom in, and nail my colors to the mast, and believe this is going to go up. I mean, the volume does dictate. If you see here, the volume, have a decreasing volume structure there, seems like it could be going down. But the semiconductor portfolio, or the semiconductor range over the course of the week, this is per day, normally dictates that this could go either way, actually. So let's make a deal to go either one way or the other, because it's well worth it. So we've got, that's the target price if we're to buy up. Because I have no idea if it's going to go up quite a lot or quite not a lot, I'm just going to do £5 per point. And the target price for that, to get involved in that, let's just make it 1. Where's the stop? Just below the last candlestick wick below, which is 293. So we're looking at 10, 63, 73 points away. That's the stop. Okay, to the target price, which we'll call just the top end of this, which is 332 points away. So that's if it goes up. Place the order. Oh, hang on. My order level is too close to the market, so let's just change it slightly. Sometimes that does that if it's too close to the order, but now you can see it's in place. Now let's do another one to sell. So if it goes down instead of going up, I want to be involved, because this could be oscillating. So this could be just trending up and down of a certain price range. But we won't know that until next week. So, but let's get the target limit. The target limit, let's say, is 269, just below the last low. Let's pop in the price level. Just a few points down. Make it 299 just to make it interesting. All the way down to 2732, call it. So that we're looking at 260 odd. Okay. And the stop. Stop. Where's the stop going? Just below that particular candle wick. So we're looking at 45. Call it. So the stop is not 265. Sorry. The limit, the target is 268. The stop is 45. My apologies. Even I can get it wrong. And that, so the margin for both of them are around 3,000 mark. Let's place that order. Oop, Restrictions. Ooh, so sometimes that happens as well, where you can't do it to sell because it won't allow it. It won't allow it, so I can only do it to buy. But that's what we've done. So it'll be interesting to find out what happens. But thank you very much for taking part. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Take care. And that's it. Thank you very much for watching the video for the podcast. I'll try and do another one either next week or later on in the week. Got a bit of a busy one. I'm traveling all over the shop. But please, obviously, let me know what you think about the video and the videos that I've done previously. And also, if you've got any tips or any types of stocks or shares that or graphs you want me to have a look at, please leave some comments there in the comment section, and I'll have a read and get back to you. Hopefully, maybe one of these days we'll get somebody on, or I'll make a video just looking at your suggestion. Until next time, take care, and also make sure you invest wisely. And until next time, bye.